Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Now at 5 a.m. on WKYT, a substation of Kentucky Power has now been burning in eastern Kentucky for several hours. We'll tell you how the fire started, give you the latest information, and how long it could go on.
And we're tracking another developing story out of Florida, where 3 people have been injured in a shooting on the Florida State University campus.
And we have new information on a fire that started late last night at a Lexington home. We'll have those stories and more. Breaking news as it happens. It's coming up on WKYT This Morning. Hey, good morning and welcome in. It's good to have you with us on this Thursday. We go rolling toward that weekend before Thanksgiving week. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. An effortless Thursday leading us into Friday and the weekend.
Let's hope so, right? The temperatures are dropping this morning. It's actually colder now than it was just a little bit ago when we all arrived at work. Let's check in with Micah and see what's going on with that. He is in our First Alert Weather Center.
Hey, good morning, guys. And we're looking outside and seeing maybe a few flurries in the northern zones. But look, anytime you get some cold temperatures this time of year and also some cloud cover, yeah, you can get a couple of flurries flying out of the sky. So don't be surprised. But most of us staying dry with no impact on those flurries either. We're sitting there in the 20s now in the northern zones, and now starting to see those 30s dwindle away as we work our way throughout the next several hours. We're at 38 in London, and I think we'll finish off right there in the mid-30s, but we'll actually get colder as we head toward the afternoon. Today's forecast, 30 degrees below freezing. Add a little wind to that. Does not feel good outside. Once again, feeling like the 20s. And then we head toward the weekend. Big changes. We'll get some mild air swinging in here, along with some rain. And I'll show you that forecast when you can expect the most rain coming up in a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. And first on WKYT, a developing story we're tracking this morning out of Lawrence County. Police tell us that a large fire is still burning this morning at a substation of Kentucky Power.
And that substation is in Louisa. The fire broke out around 12:30 this morning when a transformer exploded. It shut down US 23 for hours as emergency crews fought to control the fire. We've been told no one was injured. We are working to get more information for you, and we will keep you informed throughout the morning on this situation.
And when that happened before some years ago, it burned for 2 weeks. So we'll see what happens.
All right, on to another developing story this morning, this time out of northern Florida. This is a scary situation here. We've learned at least 2 people are in the hospital and 3 people total were injured after a shooting on campus.
And the gunman was shot dead by police. The university sent out a text alert to students early this morning, warning of a, quote, dangerous situation on campus. They also warned students to stay away from windows and doors. The shooting allegedly took place inside the campus library. We're working, gathering more information on the shooting. We'll have that as it comes in this morning, and we'll update you with the latest information as soon as we get any here on air. A fire tore through a Lexington home late last night, damaging much of the home with either smoke or flames.
That fire started about 10 last night at a home on Balfour Drive in the Winburn neighborhood. WKYT's Whitney Wetzel is live with the latest information on the investigation into what caused this fire. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, fire crews are actually still on scene here, keeping an eye on the house, watching for any flare-ups. The fire itself actually started around 10 o'clock last night at this home on Balfour Drive, which is in the Winburn neighborhood. The people who live here came home to find flames and smoke coming from their house. 4 dogs were inside when this fire started, but all of them were able to get out safely. Firefighters say part of the roof has caved in and the back part of this house is now destroyed.
Well, the damage is actually pretty extensive. We have some heavy fire damage to the interior, especially in that back bedroom where we think that the fire originated. Part of the roof is gone.
Now, at this point, investigators are not sure how this fire started. Firefighters say they did not hear any smoke detectors going off when they got here. Investigators are expected to be back out here this morning to try and figure out a cause for this fire. Live in Lexington, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
All right, thanks so much, Whitney. We have a crime alert to pass along for you this morning. A man was injured after being cut and beaten over the head during an attempted robbery.
Lexington police tell us the man refused to hand over money to 2 robbers. WKYT's Mark Barber is live from the Old Sonic on Winchester Road with the latest on the investigation. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Police say that the man was beaten with a club here on Winchester Road when he refused to give his money to robbers. Now, investigators say it happened around midnight when the man was walking here near Strader Avenue in Winchester Road. Now, I'm told that the two men came up to the man, told him to hand over his money. Officers say when he refused, the two men attacked him. Police tell us they hit him in the head with the club several times and cut his hand. He wasn't seriously hurt, so he was not taken to the hospital. Now, the men who tried to rob him were seen heading east on Winchester Road. They are described as white men in their 30s, standing about 5'10" and weighing about 180 pounds. We're told they were both wearing green jackets. Police say at this point they're hoping that someone with information about the case will step forward and send in a tip that will lead to the arrest of both men. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Mark, thank you. A Laurel County assault suspect is back in a southern Kentucky jail this morning, weeks after police say he escaped house arrest. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office charged Terry Mullins with assault and DUI. They say he hit and critically injured 17-year-old R.J. Warren with his van and didn't stop. Mullins was arrested and placed on house arrest, but last month police say he cut off the ankle bracelet and ran away. He has family in Ohio and was later found there during a routine traffic stop.
The courts granted him home incarceration, and as a result of him fleeing like this, it's the same as if he fled from a facility, and he will be charged as such with an escape charge, so it's a very serious charge.
Deputy Achardo there says that they will take the case to the Laurel County Grand Jury when it meets in December.
Students and teachers at an Eastern Kentucky high school are helping a recent graduate badly injured in a crash. Friends say Alex Wendt is currently in a coma at a Louisville hospital. Over the weekend, they say he was badly injured in a crash in southern Indiana. Wendt graduated from Knott County Central High School in May. When students and teachers there heard about the crash, they immediately started raising money for Wendt and his family.
You want the best for them, and you want their futures to be as bright as they could be.
School leaders say they will host a fundraising event for Alex if his family needs more help.
Property owners in Jackson County will have to wait until next month before their property tax bills arrive in the mail. Jackson County Sheriff Danny Payman signed the bills on Wednesday. The county clerk says the bills will be printed either December 1st or 15th. The sheriff says he didn't sign the bills earlier because the form was misplaced and he didn't see it.
Allegations that I refused to sign them is what I read, and I never did refuse to sign them. I signed them when I got them.
The Jackson County Library Director told us that she is concerned that the library will receive its revenue from property taxes later than usual, but she says the library will get by.
You may soon notice more golf carts on the streets of Corbin. City leaders are considering an ordinance that would allow anyone with a driver's license to drive a golf cart on city streets. The carts would only be allowed on streets with a posted speed limit of 35 miles per hour or less. The Corbin city manager thinks the idea will catch on.
Talking with a couple of people yesterday in another meeting, they were approaching, said, you know, we're getting older, golf cart might be a good idea. So I think it'd be favorable.
Golf carts would have to show a slow-moving sign and meet some other requirements, and you'd have to buy a permit sticker for $25. The Corbin City Commission is expected to approve the ordinance tomorrow.